handful of teams at this point of the year, Doris. The future is now as they fall out of the playoff race.
But, Brian, there is a dilemma to be worked out in these cases, and here's what I mean by that. Your team is now out of contention, but veterans, generally speaking, don't believe that, and they want to be competitive and win basketball games. In the meantime, the organization, from a broad perspective, is thinking, we've got to start to play the young guys so that they can gain some much-needed experience in big games. Tough situation.
And now Dallas' starting group. They've got Kyrie Irving. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Christie in at the two-guard position.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Gobert against Cunningham. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Stewart. Doubled by Randle. Shot clock at 5. Thompson with a screen. For 3, DiVincenzo connects from downtown.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And we're about a minute into the first. Launches it. Sinks it from distance.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of this game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Here's Holland, following the score by Dallas. Pass to DiVincenzo. Right wing, three-pointer, Stewart. No good there. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. The rebound by Detroit. The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Now here's Thompson, averaging around 5 points a game. And a miss there on the triple. Stewart defends. Yep, that one goes.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring, right there it's his passing.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Pistons making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too.
Timeout.
Kamara's checked in. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Bucks. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, I think for Dallas, they've been systematically taking down their opponents, piling up wins just like everyone thought they would.
And that one's good. Stewart.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Irving against Cunningham. Fades back. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And here's Cunningham. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Pistons trail by 5. Cunningham outside. Thomas outside. Pass to Cunningham. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Dallas.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Jones, he's checked in for Dallas. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Cam Thomas is a guy who is always shot ready. Nice catch and shoot there.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And Dallas making a change here.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
For Detroit, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Sasser can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jones finds Randall. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Pass to Sasser. Jones against DiVincenzo. Here's Holland. Hey, from beyond the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Thomas defends. Lets it go from 14. No, 4 for 9 from the floor now.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Baseline jumper right on the money. Thomas has got 6.
That mid-range is where Thomas may be his most effective and confident.
Randall on the screen. Here's Hayes. Second chance effort. Randall can't hit.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
It'll count. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Dallas on top. They're up by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. We've got Trace Jackson-Davis. Hayes is out there with Herb Jones. And it's Kamare in at the 4 slot.
We have watched Cam Thomas become more and more aggressive from three-point territory.
To the left side wing. Hayes for 3. The rebound by Detroit. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Now here's Thomas. 9 points in the game. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Jones from outside. And Reed pulls it down. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. LeVert passes to Reed. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, Karis LeVert has great size to see over the defense and terrific vision there.
Hayes. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Hayes has got his first points of the game.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Christie. Cash money on the open jump shot. Now it's a three-point Dallas lead.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Randall is checked in. Now here's Thomas, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Well, if you don't overthink it, what Cam Thomas does on offense is very impressive at his age, Doran.
I think, B.A., what you love about Cam Thomas is he is fearless. He doesn't concern himself with efficiency. His mindset is, I'm going to score, and if I've missed the last 10, it doesn't matter. This next one's going in.
Jones, he's checked in for Hayes. The Pistons have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
The Mavericks trailing. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for LeVert. Here's Christie. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State. Dallas, no good that time either. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Thomas. Driving in. And he lays it up and in. Thomas has got 13.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
To the wing on the left. Dallas, no good that time either. The Pistons leading. Fires it. The quick look, no good that time. Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Christie nails it from beyond the arc. Christie's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting 1 earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Third personal foul. Team 4.
Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Now here's a look at the best passers in the league. Number 1, Kyrie Irving.
Hard to challenge his status as the best playmaker in the NBA. He's dropping dimes like magic.
Cunningham against Irving. Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Cunningham. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes both free throws. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Friday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans.
The upside of road trips, like the one they have scheduled, is you really get a chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good. Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Stewart outside. There's a minute 17 left in the second period. Good work there as it goes. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A different look for Dallas. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Kamara, and Moody is subbed in for Jones. Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. Moody misses. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Here's Cunningham. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Christie's shot is off. Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Spins. Here's Cunningham. Okay, Cunningham, strong.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
Moody from outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Now here's Cunningham. He has 7. And here's Thompson for 3. Drills it from deep. Thompson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Cunningham, and Gobert with a block. Tie game in Detroit. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings all. Halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood track. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
Now let's take a moment to recognize our players of the week. Keep an eye on these two. The Western Conference winner, Kyrie Irving.
Think about Kyrie. He's got a move and a counter move every time you defend him. Pretty much in every situation. And those handles, Shaq, nasty.
That's why they call him the ankle taker.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Holland out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Cunningham. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Detroit has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his 3rd foul so far. Here's Cunningham. Launches a 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Puts up a 3. Nice shot by Christie. Christie's got 12.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
It's stolen by Irving. And he banks in the layup. And now a 4-point Dallas lead.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there.
finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Cunningham. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Crandall, good.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Pistons trail by 8. DiVincenzo pass to Thompson. Pass to Holland. For 3, DiVincenzo. It's tipped. They recover it. 5 on the clock.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Christie's shot is off.
I don't know what he was thinking.
Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Count it. Good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They trail by 6. Thompson scanning the floor. The 3, DiVincenzo. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Got it. He's got 14.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So it's Detroit now. After the basket by Dallas. And that one's good. Stewart.
And that's what you get with Cunningham running the show.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For the Pistons, Thomas, he's checked in for Thompson. And Sasser subbed in for Kate Cunningham. And Dallas also making a switch. Kamara's checked in. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to Kamari. Buries it down low. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Thomas. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
When Cam Thomas gets going, folks, he can get as hot as anyone in this league.
Irving attacking. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Sasser. Stewart against Gobert. Stewart, the pass to Thomas. From 9 feet out, it's blocked by Gobert.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
The shake. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Pistons trail by 9. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Holland. Oh, he tries a 3. It's not going to go for him. Irving looking around. Pure from 3-point range. And now a 12-point Dallas lead.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Here's Thomas. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, when you talk about rhythm scorer, the first guy or one of the first guys to come to mind is Cam Thomas. Very difficult to slow him down when he gets on a heater.
Here's Hayes. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Randall, right side. Tries it from 19. Doesn't go for him. And the Pistons shooting a low 29% since halftime. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Jones, the pass to Hayes. Here's Randall. Detroit with a rebound. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Thomas, that's good.
Corner pocket, corner 3. Cam Thomas shaking free.
Outside Moody. Over LeVert. Moody, good. Moody's got 5. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. We've got Herb Jones. Hayes is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard. Now here's Jones. Here's the 3. Nice shot by Christie. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Detroit shooting about 43% on this one. Pass to LeVert. Inside. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Here's Jones. And the shot goes in.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And it's Detroit with the ball. A 12-point game. Now here's LeVert. Defense right on him. Here's Reed. And there's 2. Work on the glass. Paying off that time.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Merrill, he's checked in for Reed. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. And they told their team, no easy threes, let's guard that arc, don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Kate Cunningham's checked in for Detroit. And Dallas also making a switch. Gobert's checked in for Jones. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Thomas, that's good.
I'm not sure how we define a difficult finish for Cam Thomas. This guy finds a way through contact.
Here's Christie. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's LeVert. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hayes. And the shot's good. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Cunningham looking it over. Off the mark there with a 3.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Randall against Thomas. Cunningham outside. Nails it from 3.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Here's Hayes. Here's Christie. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Holland. Thompson goes in, and Gobert with a block. Randall with it, guarded by Stewart. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Randall's got 6 here in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Thompson. Goes up at the elbow. Got a hand on it. Outside Irving. And stolen by Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Lets it fly. It's blocked by Gobert. Randall. Pass to Christie. Misses the 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Back to Gobert. Outside Irving. From outside the arc. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Irving. Pass to Christie from deep. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's Cunningham with a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
I love big guards, and Cunningham using the size to perfection.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gobert finds Irving. Back to Gobert. Pass to Christie. There's the 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Mavericks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
No surprise, another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kyrie Irving.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second one. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
No good. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, time for our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.